Vin Diesel has promised intense action in the upcoming Fast and Furious finale. But can he deliver? Let's take a look on ScreenRant. The Fast and Furious franchise has been a high-octane ride for over 2 decades. From the very first film back in 2001, we've witnessed jaw-dropping car chases, daring heists, and themes of family.
You don't turn your back on family, even when they do.
But now, as we approach the end of the road, Fast and Furious 11 needs to deliver something truly iconic. Vin Diesel, who plays the lead character Dom Toretto, recently revealed the cast was already training for the action. Today, long before we start filming principal photography, we've got to work out so many logistics. I've got to practice to make sure that it's as safe as possible while simultaneously being as intense as possible. As intense as you all want it to be. The key word here is intense. We've seen it all when it comes to action in the Fast and Furious series, but intensity will help the final film stand out. Bigger doesn't always mean better. As the franchise finale, Fast and Furious 11 can't just rely on spectacle. It needs to infuse every action sequence with emotion and meaning. Sure, we love those explosions and crashes, but what will truly stick with audiences is the heart behind those car chases and fight scenes. Remember the gritty, grounded driving sequences from the early movies? Those moments when the engine roared and the stakes were personal. Fast and Furious 11 needs to recapture that magic. It's not just about speed, it's about purpose.
This is for my son.
There are 2 aspects of Fast and Furious 11's action sequences that will help it achieve perfect intensity. First, emotionality is everything. If the action is meaningless, then audiences will not care about it. Therefore, they need to ensure that each action sequence has a reason and stakes behind it. If viewers are worried about their characters and believe in the action itself, then they will never grow bored. On top of that, the action must be impressive. Though bigger is not necessarily better, if audiences are wowed by what they are seeing, this will also help make the movie better. Overall, Vin Diesel has a lot on his shoulders when it comes to Fast and Furious 11. This franchise has come a long way, and the ending is pivotal for a variety of reasons. However, based on his recent post, it seems that Diesel understands the cost and is on his way to making a great movie. If he can nail his action sequences, then Fast and Furious 11 will definitely have the chance to stick the ideal landing. We'll be on top of all the Fast and Furious updates on ScreenRant.